I'm Diana Andrews. I'm the food editor and test kitchen manager at Fine Cooking Magazine, and welcome to my kitchen. I hope you're all staying safe. I hope you're washing your hands a lot. I hope you're with family, and I hope you're cooking. We're here to do Make It Tonight Monday. Hi, so today's Make It Tonight Monday is an oldie but a goodie, going back to issue 96. And I love this recipe and I still make it with a little modification here and there. It's pasta with roasted cauliflower, arugula, and prosciutto. And the reason I've modified it is because it originally had the prosciutto in it, and most of my family is vegetarian now, so I always try to accommodate that. So here's what our ingredients are. We've got about 3.5 cups of cauliflower florets, pint of grape tomatoes. I also mixed in some colored tomatoes because I really love the way they look together. You eat with your eyes first, as I always say. We have a little olive oil, salt and pepper mixed together in a rimmed sheet pan. We also have some garlic. The recipe calls for 4 cloves, but I love garlic, so I'm going to add a few more. Okay. I'm going to add twice as many. That's right, twice as many. Okay. Guess it's good that you won't be able to smell me after this, okay? I do love garlic. The recipe also calls for a thinly sliced prosciutto, 6 slices, but we're going to skip that today. 12 ounces orecchiette pasta, 5 ounces, about 5 cups of baby arugula, and a little grated cheese for later on. So now we've tossed this with oil and a little salt and pepper. We have our oven at 425, and we're going to roast this. I'm going to set my timer. Here, if you could take a look at that. I'm going to set my timer for 15 minutes. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to put my pasta water up to boil. As you see, it's been going for a bit. I shut it off just so it would be a little calmer while I was talking to you. Now I'm going to salt it generously. We always call for well-salted water, and I know it looks like I'm putting in a lot, but the pasta really needs to be flavored, and the salt really flavors the pasta. And actually it doesn't absorb as much as you would think it did. So once the water comes to a boil, I'm going to put my orecchiette in to cook. Once the vegetables are roasted, they're coming out of the oven, and we'll take this to the next step. So my pasta has been cooked and I've returned it to the pot. I've saved some of the cooking water. My arugula and cheese are ready to go. Now I'm just waiting another minute for the cauliflower and the tomatoes to finish boiling. I also added to the sheet pan the garlic and sage. You'll see that in the oven right now. Again, I did not include the prosciutto because, again, my family is mostly vegetarian these days, and I always try to make people happy and cook the way people like. So I think right now I'm about ready to take the cauliflower out of the oven. And here it is. Loosen it from the pan a little bit. I want to make sure to scrape all the juices in with everything else because there's so much flavor in that. I'm going to put the arugula on top of the pasta first because the heat of the cauliflower and tomatoes is going to wilt it, and that's kind of what I want. I really don't like to cook arugula because it's already kind of delicate and it doesn't really require much more than wilting. I'm actually doing an arugula feature in our next issue, so I'm not sure how much you love arugula, because I sure do, but it's going to be in issue 166, which is in another couple of issues. So go. To this, I'm gonna add some cheese. It's about 3/4 of a cup. And some of the pasta water. Then I'm gonna just stir that together. So the pasta water is gonna really act as a sauce as the cheese melts and the tomatoes burst. And of course the arugula is gonna wilt too. I'm gonna put a little bit more pasta water in. And there we go. It looks like it's really coming together nicely. I would again taste this before plating it. Adjust your salt and pepper. You might want a little bit more cheese. I always like to finish with a little drizzle of olive oil. This serves 4. In my house, it serves 2. No, not really. Just take it over here. I'm gonna put a little bit more olive oil on top. And we're good to go. This is Make It Tonight Monday. Have a great rest of your evening.